There would be Hashe, Nalarak, their dreamer. The law of war will test their strength. A Hashe is only as strong as their warriors. So you too will be tested in Nalarak's dream. The law dreams of the Emanis past, when their winter was their only foe, preparing for a great war first.
I must get closer.
Well done. You just might survive.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Good. Resources will keep you alive. Good. Resources will keep you alive.
I must get closer.
In the winter, there were those like the Horde Manga, whose greed burdened others. Their Mani Hashe used their most trusted warriors to eliminate them for the good of the tribe. Like a living vine, some branches must be cut so the others may live. The tribe survive for now.
Look at this guy not working.
I told you I was I'm sorry. Oh no.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
No, I'm so sick, bro.
Too far away.
Did you resign as well or no?
No. I was dead serious. I'm doing that on Monday.
And you given them what, 2 weeks?
I'm gonna give him 3.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff on my plate. I didn't feel like 2 weeks was enough to actually transfer it off. And then technically I'm giving them 4, but it's because I'm using my last week of vacation. So.
See, we would not allow that.
Well, they did it for the person who quit before me, so.
Yeah, they do what they want. Just we wouldn't, because if you resign and you give a notice, I expect you to work during that notice.
Yeah, I mean, they could technically tell me that, in which case I'd just say, okay, then it's 3 weeks and it is what it is, but they did let the last person who left do that, at least in my org.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. I won't be heartbroken if they don't, right? Like, it's just, I'm not going to work that time anyways, but if I can get paid to not work that time, it would be awesome.
But the thing is that your vacation pay will be paid out to you anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like...
So the only thing, well, it's because the only thing that you gain is insurance coverage during that week.
Yep. and I'd rather not go technically like a week and a half because the new job wants to start on the 6th because they only start on Mondays. So when I said, hey, April 1st, they were like, haha, joke's on you. We only do Mondays, so. And I actually have plans at the end of March that were going on well before I accepted a new job, so can't change them. I could, but I won't.
That's because they just have one onboarding.
Probably, yeah.
That's why.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a much smaller company than where I'm at.
For us, if you start on the first, you start on the first. It's fine.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but oh well. Like I said, it's.
But I don't do. Well, no, it's not true. I do onboarding for our American employees. Oh, fuck you! I mean, whoops.
No, you're right.
Because I'm the only one who knows their benefits.
Seasons in Deloa's
And that they're markedly worse than
It's
yours.
not my job to do onboarding. Yeah, but you know the benefits. Like, well, learn them. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I was
Here's
saying-
the-
Either you learn them or pay me for it.
I do a bit of everything. So
I know. Last time I remember you talking about your job title just continues to tack words and syllables onto it.
yeah. It's because whenever there's different. I'll say different groups within the human resource or culture and talent, as we call it. There's compensation, there's partnership, there's talent development, there's recruitment, talent acquisition,
Yeah.
and there's communication. But whenever I am technically in the business partnership group, so it's basically the core of HR.
Okay.
Whenever there is something missing in another team or they are not delivering on something or something specifically to be done, I'm always the one doing it. So I've done compensation for the U.S. employees. It's not my job, but I've done it.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel like that's
I'm out of range.
the work culture these days. Oh, it's not your job? We'll do it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm also the right hand of my senior director, so in the end, I only benefit from it. But
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's just, between me, you, and the wall, though, it'd be real nice to get paid for it.
yeah, but we're working towards that. So,
Oh, good.
I'm not poorly paid. Obviously, I'm 6 figures and not just 100K. I'm more than that. But
Hey, me too.
It's like-
I was 6 figures, but now I'm yeah. This job was a nice bump, which is why I came back. Because my boss asked me in November what would it take to bring you back, and I was like, Anna, the answer to that question is the same as it always was, and it's money. Fuck. So
I'm not underpaid.
no.
Obviously.
Yeah, but still, your work has value to it, right? And I don't it doesn't matter how much you're paid. If you're asking me to do, at least that's my philosophy, right? And I'm always like, okay, but if you're gonna ask me to do more, I'm gonna at least ask for more. Worst you do is say no.
Absolutely.
So that's. I mean, and I like you, I know, we are lucky enough to be well, at least in America, for me, well above the average, right? But I do believe I'm fairly paid for the work that I'm going to be doing, and that means that again, yeah, I want more. Yeah, it's my labor is not free. Not you know what I mean, and that's not I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just hey, this is a business transaction between me and you, company, and just like in any other business transaction, if you want more, you pay more. So, has that ever worked for me? No. Have I ever gotten more money out of that? No.
Yeah.
Too far away.
But see me, my senior director told me this week that she was going to let me start taking decisions
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
in some instead of her because no, that's fine. So I'm not paid for that, but also it will limit my bottlenecks
Yeah.
because my big bottlenecks is waiting for confirmations for some decision making. So I'll be able to make those decisions.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
And it's my quick way to,
Yeah.
and promotion. So it's
Hell yeah.
it's not said per se, but it is implied.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me like, I am not looking to add a manager at this current moment.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm aware,
Right.
but I'm
We
pretty
must get
sure that I'll
closer.
be taking over the compensation team very soon.
Oh, nice.
Because,
Is
like,
that
for example, we have a compensation manager, so she's a manager. She's higher ranking than me,
yeah?
but I know exactly how my boss feels about her and how what's going to happen to her. And she asked me for my point of view and my advice on the situation.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good
So,
feeling.
yeah, so it's like, well, he is. Let's just say, without getting into details, not that you know her or anything, but like
It's fine.
when we are going to do this, and then she argues, you shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't do this. That's not what the law says, and then we say that's we are 100% compliant with the law,
Of course.
and we're telling you that that's how it's gonna go, and you don't have to agree, but you do have to do it.
Right.
She keeps fighting, like that's not what we want. That's not what we need.
Yeah, that's tough.
Let us know. It's perfectly fine. However, if the decision in the end, after your feedback, is still to go ahead, and it's
Right.
perfectly legal and fine, we will go ahead. Commit.
Ooh, yeah, that's
We've explained that to a lot of employees. You don't have, or managers, you don't have to agree with every decision that is made. And
No.
please do share your feedback. But if after your feedback will always be heard, not always like,
no. Yeah, that's not what this is.
yeah. And if we decide to go in a way that you don't necessarily agree with, your feedback is noted. However, now it's time to disagree and commit.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like business 101, but I hear that people would definitely. Where the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Will be they will all be heard. They will not all be applied. And some people have problem with that.
Yep. Yeah. The
Use your strength and endurance.
Well, not in the same way. The guy that the reason that this position came open is because there was a dude in another in the card division, the bank card division, and I'm coming back to the ACH division. He left, and from what I've been told, again without getting into details, is he did nothing. He basically just collected his paycheck and bounced. The man says as he called out of work to play World of Warcraft. But no, that's like, I'm good at my job, to be very clear. But to the point that my new boss, or I guess my old boss, the company I'm going back to, was in a call with SVP of Tech the other day, the other week. And when he left, she made the comment like, I don't really understand why when we were firing people, we didn't fire him and keep Patrick, because, Rin, I'm going to tell you right now, they were severely underpaying me for the role previously. And that's why, like, me, my boss's boss, we're all like, really? For being a line on a spreadsheet, that's who you got rid of? Because I was literally $30,000 under the average. But, you know, that's what getting promoted from within does. So I guess it only works in my favor.
Yeah, that's the thing, and we do notice it here as well. An employee that leaves for 2 years and wants to come back, we have plenty of those. You know, there's salary increase versus people who stayed on board. Sometimes there's I wouldn't say significant, but there's like a very notable difference still.
Yeah.
Like, well, what do you do in-house to get those salaries up? Like, you want to keep people, but if you know that you can't pay them versus like the same salary that they would get if they go elsewhere, then it's pointless, right? So,
Right.
got to pay them a bit. So we work on that.
Yeah, I wish.
Everybody minimum, what we call a comp ratio, which is based on your salary scale, your positioning, and the midpoint of a comp ratio is 100%. So we brought everybody to 85% minimum.
Oh, nice.
So at least you're not severe, you're not underpaid,
Oh yeah.
and the minimum for everybody, so nobody should be like way behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
What took you so long, eh?
We'll just stop it. I was severely underpaid for my previous when I was in the role period. And, well, that and you know the bump because they just changed the title to include a senior in it, so helps a lot with the compensation here. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though because I really also just kind of liked the team that I work with, and my current role is much more like for product. I look 6 months into the future right now and plan, which has its own merits. It's cool. Some of the clients I work with, especially with FIS being massive, means the clients I work with are massive, and it's cool to have the name recognition and all that. But I like having a team that I can count on. And right now I'm with an ever-rotating cast of collaborators, and let's just say some of them are more reliable than others.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah, so I'll be happy to be back with a team that I know I can trust to, you know, hey, here's the work as planned, please execute. And, you know, like, have oh shit. I have no idea what's going on with these bosses. I don't know. Just the level of trust there is going to be nice again.
Yeah.
Plus, at least I can... Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to take that back. Because I was going to say at least I can trust my leadership. And I can trust my leadership right now. It's C-suite that I can't trust, but I don't know. Like for example, like when I was in Chicago earlier this month, in broad generalities, the biggest project I've been working on the last 7.5 months. I got asked at the end of last year, hey, you know, you're the closest to it. Is this still profitable? Do you think the business case makes sense? And I looked at it, and you know, at that time, 6 months worth of work, I had to go, no, guys, it's really not. You either need to redo the entire deal with the client. Next time I would encourage including product in those discussions, because plainly what happened is a bunch of high-level executives assumed a bunch of shit about it, and they assumed very wrong, and then agreed to a deal that does nothing but put us in the shitter. So, you know, that's just me being blunt. They said, okay, great. Then it took them a month and a half to set up a meeting with the client. That's what the Chicago trip was. Go there. Executives are there. I have not had a chance to sit down with executives, even though I tried for multiple weeks. I was like, I want to make sure we're aligned on the messaging. That way, when we walk into that boardroom, we all share the same message. Sure. They never showed up to any of the meetings I set. Got into that boardroom. Client makes the most non-committal fucking, well, we might be able to throw you guys more money to do it. Rin, they're not even, like, the people in the room for the client aren't even authorized to spend company money. And they threw we might be able to throw, and, oh my God, executives do what executives do. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Patrick, why don't you just go, like, redo the whole thing? That's paraphrasing, but essentially they said, just go redo the whole thing. Guys, we'll regroup in 2 weeks, yeah? And we'll see we'll see about it. Oh, okay, yeah, 2 weeks? Oh, uh-huh. No, it only took me 6 months to get here. Great. So
just do it.
It'll be easy.
It's easy.
I left that meeting very mad. I told my boss, sir, I'm very mad.
Yes.
So.
But product people, you guys do nothing, so it's fine.
Yeah, dude, totally. Absolutely nothing.
You guys do nothing. So
oh, that's I can't even disagree with that. Yeah, I don't clickety clack on my keyboard and make stuff.
Yeah, my friend who's a chief product officer says, "Oh, you HR people, you do nothing." So coming from the product side, that's rich.
You're right.
And obviously, I know you guys are busy, and so are we. But
yeah, oh yeah.
People, honestly though, people think HR do nothing. Like, well, maybe some HR do nothing, but we are extremely busy.
Yeah. No.
HR against employee. That's not true, though. That's not true, right? more truer in the U.S., I guess.
Years we have dreamed the dream
I
of
have-
the dreamer.
Listen, I have seen employees that do nothing. And part of me
Yeah.
Go on.
is like, wow, that's, oh my god, an actual upgrade. Holy,
Their money will always.
sorry.
In my life, I've literally walked in the office and saw a dev like air typing on his keyboard.
That's incredible. I don't even, dev is shocking because isn't their time the most, it is in any company I've been in, their time is like the most closely tracked. But, well, they're
Yeah,
also,
but
yeah,
I'd
actually,
say professional services is a lot more tracked.
is what services? Oh, professional
Professional
services. Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional services.
These are worse.
Yeah.
But a dev, yes, but for us, like we sell software, right? So the dev is like, sure, track your time, but SP is tied directly to billing.
Oh,
So if you
interesting
spend,
wrench in the.
you have to input it perfectly because that's what we bill the client.
Yeah.
So it's SP, service, professional services, SP. Sorry,
Perhaps we can catch up.
I did the French acronym.
I don't
Professional
understand.
services is worse,
Even with the lower.
or PMO.
Yes. Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I'm also gonna like. Part of me is gonna feel bad because I just got a somebody from the PMO assigned to a project I'm working on. And I fought for like 2 weeks to get her. I'm gonna feel bad now, and I go like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because she did not want to be on the project at all, and the problem is she's really good at her job, and boy, if anything's been true since my first job at McDonald's, it's don't be good at the job people don't want.
Correct.
And boy howdy was she, because the project I'm pulling her in on is the one that I was just told, yeah, just re-swizzled it, which makes it a knotted nightmare, and
I'm listening.
yeah, she is not going to be pleased when I tell her, not only are you the now PMO, but surprise, it's going to be a new PDM on it as well. Good luck. That's why I'm asking for 3 weeks, though. I want to make sure that they get a good transition. The company's been nothing but good to me, so I don't want to just leave them in the lurch. And I also don't want to burn a bridge, so.
No, I get that. We've
Yeah.
had employees which is pretty fast.
Yeah. Plus, new company was like my offer letter said March 16th, and I was like, holy guys, that's like, I have to tell them today type shit, and I'm like, I was not trying to do that. I want to make sure that, I told them the exact same thing, and luckily they were like, no, March 16th is there so that there's just a date on your letter. You tell us when you want to start, and we'll, as long as it's a Monday, we'll make it work. I was like, oh, okay, well, at least there's that.
Yeah.
So.
For us, the date had to be exact on the contract.
Yeah, that makes sense. She mentioned there will be an addendum to the.
Yeah, because it really needs to be exact for us.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's what's her name? She is the. I laughed when I saw this because I only thought of you because the job I'm going to is they're based in Canada and have a U.S. arm. What is her actual title?
What? Do you mind telling me the name of the company?
Nuve. I'm going back to the Nuve. So it's the one that you originally saw. On my
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
I wasn't you, just to be clear. I was just curious about the company.
Yeah, no.
And then I saw Patrick something's like, well, and then there's your pictures of I know it's you.
Yeah.
All right,
don't
well, I
care.
wasn't trying.
Did you? By the way, did you add me on LinkedIn?
I did not.
I mean, you're welcome to. I won't share your LinkedIn, and I'm always. I also get if you don't want to, but like, it's not like I'm gonna go around sharing your LinkedIn. This is the most I've ever talked about work with anyone, and it's mainly because it's just you and me. I mean, like, I've talked about like, hey, where did my cooldown manager go? And I love when shit just doesn't work. Reload, please. That said, if you add me, you'll never see me active on here. I can't stand LinkedIn.
Not active on LinkedIn either. Honestly, I have it because in HR.
Oh
Should
yeah, you
maybe
probably hunt
have,
people down. I hunt people down's the wrong phrasing, but
you know,
you
used
probably
to, but
look at their shit.
well, yeah. So that's the thing, right? So it's
Do you look at their? Is it a bridge too far? Here, I will hold on.